Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to another episode of Thinking Out Loud. Today, I want to talk about overcoming other people's opinions of you, or the uncertainty or the worry or the fear that's holding you back. And a lot of us suffer from this, including me, is just worrying about the judgment of other people and what they're going to think. So that stops us from executing and doing some of the things we want to do because we're too worried about what other people are going to think about us. This is a paralyzing reality that a lot of us have, a lot of us deal with on a regular basis, and we don't do things that we want to do in fear of judgment of other people and what other people think. So, one thing right off the bat is you're thinking about it way more than somebody else is. They're not even thinking about you. Most of them won't even, care, or they'll probably the majority of people that actually know you will think good of you and not think bad. And if you're not willing to take that step, then you're never going to get the answer. You're never going to find out. And you'll end up taking these great things that you want to share. Maybe it's an art, craft, business opportunity, speaking, music, any kind of talent that it is that you're holding back because you're worried about what other people are going to think. Really, the rest of us that would use that information or love to see your art, we're missing out because you're allowing the attitudes and opinions of other people to impact what you do in your life. So I'd encourage you to get outside of your comfort zone, as I am making some of these videos, because for a long time I didn't make any because I was concerned about what other people were going to think and what people were going to say and how they were going to analyze, judge, and comment, make fun of the videos that I make. And at this point, I'm not, no matter what you do, no matter how far you come, those people are always going to be there. There's always going to be hecklers. There's always going to be people that challenge you, and not just challenge you, but flat out just hate on you, okay? Haters follow success wherever it goes. So as long as you're successful, there will be haters. Use that as a milestone letting you know that you're headed in the right direction. Another thing to remember, haters are fans too. So the bigger you get and the more successful you become, you're going to have your support group or your fan club, whatever you want to come, that supports you. They follow you, they get value, and then you're also going to have a group of haters that hate on you. Recently, I actually had a friend of mine that achieved something big at his company. He achieved a President's Club, so a big thing, and you have to execute high sales over your projected goal in order to land at this spot. And then when he landed there, he would, they brought him on stage at this executive meeting, and everybody goes. But the award ceremony, these elite leaders or elite sales hitters actually get to go on stage, and they'll ask them like, hey, how did you get here? What did you do different? Can you share with the group to help the other people? And, he got up there and started talking about some of the things that he'd done. And he was talking about some of the people that he was working with that helped him get to that level. And somebody in the crowd, made a comment saying, all right, yeah, whatever, get off that guy, or hey, you know, he's clinging on to that guy too hard, whatever smart comment he made. And what I want to link that to is that's the equivalent of the F student making fun of the A student. So the A student is saying, hey, this is what I did. I studied all night, I read these books, I practiced, I tried this a couple times, that didn't work, so then I tried doing this, and then that's how finally I came to this conclusion, and that's what earned me the A in the project. And then the F student just makes fun of him. You nerd, geek, moron, whatever. What an idiot, and just try to devalue the work that they did because it justifies their position that they didn't get there, that they were lazy, they didn't put in the effort. So then they build this group of people that are, and they make that look cool and make success look bad. And that happens in school, that happens in sports, all over the place. So when people are hating on you, it's more so it's a defense mechanism because they know they're not living up to their potential, so they're making fun of yours, and it makes them feel better. So again, no matter what, the haters are going to be there. Keep moving forward. Keep doing your thing. Keep exercising and practicing the things that you need to do in order to get it done. Another thing is fear of execution. Right? Am I going to do it right? Is it going to come out properly? I was talking to some people in the sales industry recently, and I told them, look, everything that you do in order to get better at it, you're going to do it bad in the beginning. You have to practice. So whether it's riding a bike, playing an instrument, exercising, speaking, whatever it may be, you're going to go through a time where it's going to be trial and error. You're going to fail a lot. It's going to be hard before it comes easy. But a quote that came from a guy that I heard, I have no idea where he got it from, but a great quote. He said, "Champions are not made in the ring; they're just recognized there." Again, champions are not made in the ring. They're just recognized there. So that means all the hard work and everything that you have to do to become a champion, the most of the time you'll spend doing that work versus the time in the ring. So if you look at a fighter, okay, where do they spend more time? In the gym, practicing, preparing, or on that one, fight that they have that maybe goes 10 rounds or 12 rounds or something, so maybe 30 minutes. No, all the time that they put in is in the practice. So in order to get on this highest level of where you want to go, you're going to have to practice in order to get there. So practice, have fun, start doing it, and know that all failing is it's actually just testing. You're trying things and it doesn't work, so you're in a testing stage. When companies or manufacturers are trying to make a new product, they fail multiple times doing it and they call it testing. And then once they get a prototype or something that they believe is going to work, they try it out, they test it. And a lot of times that will fail and they'll be back to the drawing board and trying again. Once you know what you want and you know what you're after, everything else is just the obstacles along the way. So just go through it, get through it, make it happen. I hope that this added value in some way, shape, or form to you. If it did, please hit the like button, share, subscribe. Have an awesome day till I see you next time. Take care.